Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee and welcome to my new channel, HomeTeaKnits. This is Henny. She's a new member of the household. I would like to invite you, and Henny would like to invite you as well, to the Spring Into Scraps. It's not going to be easy for them to focus. Henny, come and sit down. I'd like to invite you to the Spring Into Scraps make-along on the bottom of the screen here for you. If you would like to join me, I'm hosting a little make-along and I'm going to be giving away a couple of stitch markers and a little knitted bunny as well, like this one, to the winner. It's just something fun, a little way of spreading some happiness and some kindness. So here I've got a collection of things put by that I wanted to chat with you about. For this make-along, you can do knitting, crochet, sewing, painting, drawing, anything at all. Any type of craft you have, as long as it's made of scraps, because I don't want it to cost any money. It has to be something that is made of scraps, you know, like tiny little pieces of fabric like this. This was made by Lisa, not by me. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I don't think I would be able to make that just yet, but one day I'm going to aspire to that. Look at them lovely stitches up there. But can you see there's tiny scraps of fabric? It's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, you can use scraps of fabric. I've used one on here. This is the tooth fairy pouch that I made for my daughter because she lost 2 teeth on her birthday. She lost one on her birthday and one the day after. So I made a little pouch there with some scrap of white felt, and this is a scrap of fabric that I've used for all types of things around the house that I picked up at the boot fair. I've just been gifted these lovely scrap balls and I've put them out because they would be perfect. This sort of thing is perfect, isn't it, for scrappy makes. And under here, can you see it? I've got Sashio Ishii's Mini Knitted Woodland book, and I've included that because if you're in the UK, you can get this in the library, this book, so then you don't even have to pay for the pattern. But if you're a crocheter, you might like something like this, and I'll link the pattern to it, because this is one of the owls. This one hasn't got scraps in, but since I started making this pattern, I've made my own ones, and now you can see here. And what I do is I've got a big pot, and grab it down, next to where I sit, that I fill up with scraps. It's an old Nutella pot, and once it's full of scraps, then I make another owl. So I need to make a new one because that pot's full. But that's a free pattern on YouTube, so you could make an owl and you could fill it with scraps, and you could use scraps to make it, like the little worms. There's lots of free patterns for things like that, isn't there? You could make one of them. Little bunnies. These are what my mum made. They're so sweet. And then these are the Sashio Ishii bunnies. That's with DK wool, and then that's with 4-ply. You can see there's a slight size difference there. But you could use any scraps of yarn you've got, couldn't you? My daughter's jumper here, that's made of scraps that someone else gave away, and I got them for free. And so that's a scrap project as well. You could knit a little scrap in one of your socks if you're knitting socks at the moment. This is a project that I've made for the Spring Into Scraps make-along, a bandana. I had this scrap to use up, and I teamed it with Attic Spin Dyes yarn at the end here, and I made myself a bandana. Oh, isn't that button lovely? This is on the cardie. This is one that I knitted when I went into hospital to have my little boy. Oh, I love that button. I've got paint pen on me. But yeah, so that's another scrap. Just ideas for you. Just make something little. If you're drawing, draw on a scrap of paper. Anything you want, really. As long as it's little, it's not going to take you lots of time, and it's something that's going to bring you some joy, then please enter it into the Spring Into Scraps make-along. I will put my email up on the screen for you because I've got a new email now with this new channel. And yeah, I would like you to send me a photo, and you need to send me –, your permission to use the photo as well in the email. So just email me and say, this is my photo for the Spring into Scraps mail. Tell me your name. You could tell me something about it, what it's made of, what the scrap was from, something like that. And just saying, I give you permission to use the photo in your video, and then I can share everybody's makes, can't I? That would be lovely. And then I'll do a prize draw. I was going to do just one winner, but now I'm thinking I'll do two. I'll do a prize one that wins the stitch marker and a bunny, and then one that just wins a stitch marker. So there'll be two winners. And I will end this Spring into Scraps make along at the end of spring, and I'll put the date of that on the screen for you. But I hope you'll join in, and I hope we'll have lots of fun doing it. Just something simple and something to bring you joy. Hope you have a lovely day, everyone. Let me know in the comments if you're going to join in. Bye.